KB.
What it do, man? It's KB, and this is the first episode of Coolin with Karma. Live honored to be the first guest. Y'all tap and see what we talking about. Oh, yeah?
One side and be the same. The city knows that we ran this bitch like I was next. I'm with your bro, that whole regret. She ain't letting go, I check. Oh, God just got that text. She on her way, she won't get back.
First episode type shit. Coolin with Karma. Numbers on that album, B. Yes. Alright, you dig. Welcome to the first episode. You dig. Coolin with Karma. We got KB in the building. You dig. Honorary guest. You hear me? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good though, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for
be
coming.
The first guest on, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Coolin with Karma.
For sure. We coolin'. You dig? So for your new fans, I know you done told a lot of people this 1,000 times. City already know your name ring bells and shit. But for your new fans, let them know who KB is. What KB come from? What does Kenneth
KB
Brother come
is
from?
short for, depending on how long you knew me, KB short for so many names. It done been through so many names, but KB short for Kenneth Brother, which came from, the reason I started rapping with my man's past, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
KB short for Kenneth Brother, and that's what Kenneth Brother comes from. No, I'm not Kenneth. I know a lot of people
Think you is
see
Kenneth.
me and they, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't correct people, but, for y'all information, I'm not Kenneth, you know what I'm saying? I'm in fact Brian, I'm not Kenneth, I'm Kenneth Brother, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's that.
Right. So, I know you was balling over that cup. You got you a couple rings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? And I know that seeing you, that tragedy happened, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, and that's what inspired the Kenneth Brother.
Yeah.
And the music.
Mm-hmm.
So, prior to that night, your senior year football period, you never was into music?
I mean, I was always into music. I would say I was doing music, no. At most, it was like the freestyles we used to do at the back of the bus, like at the football games and shit, at the practice and shit like that. We used to be freestyling. That's about the only thing I did, like, music.
Bitch, I got that bomb.
See that? You know what I'm saying? That's just, I don't know, I guess just rhythm and just, you know what I'm saying? Nigga always had that swag, but never applied rap until like it became like a thing for venting. Like I ain't never really like pushed no issues with it until like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say that would inspire me to really start doing music on my own. But I was always into music, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you just tapped into the move after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Okay. So, how you feel? Like I sit there a little crazy with the crime and shit, and how shit go. Do you feel like justice was served and everything they did right? Because you rep, you have his name. So you feel like you already doing right by his name. But do you feel like the system did right by him?
Of course not. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case too much in any murder cases. If somebody, ain't get the same outcome that, they got, but, the tape will come, you play that high go, I guess, and just tape will come with it. I don't really too much try to think on it like that. Just stay positive about everything, you know what I'm saying? So,
Okay. That whole situation was like your outlet for that.
Yeah,
the music.
Exactly.
That was your outlet.
That was my, I'm saying, I saved my peace with it that way. You know
right.
And we would just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Karma don't miss nobody. That's what.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Karma
That bitch come around every day, B.
Yeah.
Every day. But so.
I'm gonna do that. Cool.
Yeah. You see how it come around? Always. Yeah. So on the music side, you know, you independent right now. Do you like being independent? Do you want to continue your career as an independent artist, you know, own all your rights, or do you want to be signed to someone?
I mean, I'm enjoying independent and how we build and what we got going on, you know what I'm saying, me and my guys, but, you know what I'm saying, we definitely use the push of, you know, the shit that's already in place, the machines and shit, but however it do play out, I'm definitely going to push to try to keep my masters and seeing the benefits of that, you know what I'm saying, so that's definitely something I'm looking forward to keeping, even if, you know, a label or something do come down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So without the label, that means, you hear me, you could do what you want, right?
Yeah.
So do you have any artists, like, it don't even matter if they from the city, like if you could name 5 artists that you will work with, who would them 5 artists be? They could be underdog, already established. Who you think you'll work with?
There's this guy out of Philly named Car, Jadakiss, Drake, Wayne, and
No females?
I'm saying I would, but like this list here, like this like my gotta happen stuff.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like Wayne, Drake, and Jadakiss, that's something I would, you know what I'm saying, I would really want to happen
Right.
eventually. But Core, I just feel like me and him mesh like we be on the same type of shit. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel bro when he rap, like I gravitate to what he's saying, because I feel like we'd have been through some shit too, you know what I'm saying? My man's could bounce for that too, like that'll be a great collab, but let me try to save the 5th for a female, just because you said if it could be a female. I'm not, and I ain't gonna say a female just off, she fine. I'm talking like, would it be like a good song?
Normally
like,
think?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think of would it be a great song. I'm thinking something like Try to Bring Laura Hell Our Type, and something like that. I see something, if I really, you know what I'm saying, fuck the cloud and shit, like a great song, I feel like something like that, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill, she been in high and she need to come out.
But nah, the gift, like, probably Nicki though, for sure.
Nicki?
Nicki, yeah. I fuck with Nicki.
Why Nicki?
Cause Nicki know how to rap for real.
Okay, she do, for sure. I'm gonna give her her flowers. She do, she been in the game for a long time.
Know how to rap for real.
But like, out of all these new female artists, because Nicki used to carry the game on her own as a female artist. But now they got so many female rappers, like.
I don't be tapped in like that for real.
What?
A lot of be talking that shit outside of there. Fuck Lotto, but yeah, she be rapping and shit too. Dolce be rapping. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Doja? Who?
Dolce. Y'all know I'm talking about Dolce. Yeah.
Dolce?
Yeah, she just
What?
Dolce, man. She just on the gram.
Get braids.
Y'all see, y'all not tapped in either.
Listen to Dolce.
Is that what I'm saying?
Put me on.
You're right. Put me on too. You hear me? Who is that?
Somebody put me on. You know what I'm saying? A specific somebody put me on Dolce. And I checked the album out, shot the beat. She was tight. And it's crazy, I bumped the album and said that before she won the Grammy. Like, you know, like, you can hear her spit. She be spitting, you know what I'm saying? She creative with it and shit.
See, that's why I was trying to see who you'll pick. Because they got so many female artists. It's just dick, pussy, suck, this, that,
yeah, that's
fuck,
what
fuck.
I'm saying. Like, them
Like,
type
so
and when bitches start rapping about, like, oh, I got the glizzy and the like, instant cut off.
That's
like,
too hard for you? That's too much?
Like, who you sliding on? Like,
She might, well, her nigga, she might be in the car. You hear me? She might.
Hang it up, man.
Yeah, dick. I don't know. I can't speak for them, but
Hang it up, man.
every female different. You never know what she got in the purse. You heard me?
Yeah, but I gonna do a song with an R&B singer before they talk about a glizzy and all that.
So okay, R&B singer besides Lauryn Hill, like
Janae Aiko.
Okay, facts. I love her.
I feel like instant banger. You know what I'm saying? Instant banger. Who
She could
else?
do the hood. You hear me? That bitch would be fire.
I feel like man SZA make a good song too.
SZA. Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple though. There's a couple, but that was my five though. To revert back to the question though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them four though was for shows for us niggas in the game that I really get it in with, yeah.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite city? Like, if you was to go on tour, I want to know what would be
Miami.
your Miami? Damn, that was quick. You answer that bitch ASAP. Why?
Miami. Just Miami, like I love Miami though.
Why?
I love Miami, I love Houston. Just the setting, like it's just a beautiful city for one, and just constant something to do, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, and there's a lot of similarities out there, like they kind of similar to New Orleans people, but you know, nothing like New Orleans, but you're running into people and really mess with people like instantly, like they get you because fuck they going through the same shit, but it's just not New Orleans, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every city got the same shit going on for real.
I'm about to say
Just in a
I've been to
different
Miami.
way,
It's cool and all. Like, you hear me?
Outside of the tourist side of shit, like
Yeah.
really like seeing it like outside of just South Beach and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They food
I like-
nasty as fuck. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
I ain't like
they
it.
milk it. When you
I'm
see
not
this,
$70 for French fries and
you
shrimp.
stay talking about Miami food better than New Orleans, that shit cap. You know what I'm saying? Cap. Milk at FRM always saying New Orleans food trash, Miami food, man. Trolling bad.
So, all right. Where
Why
you
you
feel you
laughing?
get the most? Cause that's funny. Like you had a real in-depth answer with that for Miami. Yeah,
What's up?
you fuck with them. They know that, not for sure. But where do you feel like you get the most love from, like Houston? And because I heard you say Houston, like where you feel like you get the most support from? Like,
I mean, you saying based off numbers or just like?
we gonna say numbers and vibe wise, like, because I'm pretty sure you perform in other places. You performed other places, so like how that vibe feel, like you in the crowd.
I don't know. I don't pretty much know how to answer that.
You ain't had no favorite like performance, no favorite show that you did.
Not too much like outside of. Correct me. Correct me if I don't know. Most,
Yeah.
I'm about to say most performances was like Louisiana based, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you go to colleges and shit like that. That be lit.
As far as performances, like, as far as the show we putting together, like, it's like I ain't really performing in a minute, like, you know what I'm saying? And for various reasons, like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't performing a second. But I say that's all strictly Louisiana based, and outside of New Orleans, DR for sure. DR, Lafayette, Hammond. Yeah, them three outside of my city, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Like, so when you say BR, you mean like Southern type shit, like at the college, or just out there, period?
Just BR, period. BR.
Okay. I don't know. I ain't never catch no show out there. I might need to see what it's like. I don't know.
Where I go?
They got a little different vibe over there though. Like it's just a little.
It's definitely country compared to New Orleans.
Yeah,
They hate when niggas say that, but that shit country, man.
yeah, it's definitely a little different for me, like action wise. But so they have a ton of moguls out here, right? You know how people be well in the world, like you know, and you know they be having them different shows and shit with the moguls and shit like that. Do you ever see yourself doing something like that, like TV show wise, like musically, how they be having the, like what that you said Lotto, like didn't she just have some on Netflix with the Rhythm and Flow type shit? Like, would you do something like that?
I would. I ain't against it. Yeah. I can see me doing something like that. I think that'd be a way to like showcase how versatile, you know what I'm saying, your music is. I can see me doing something like that.
So what artists, like mogul wise, would you want to meet? Like, you know they had that big controversy on the would you rather $100 million or some meeting with Jay-Z type shit. Like when they had that whole little conversation on them, do you have like an actual mogul? Like you'll be like, yeah, I sit with him, her over that.
Give me them 100.
You could do more with the money than the meeting.
For sure.
That's what I said. Though. You could
give them
definitely
100. You gonna want me and just come.
Facts. You'll be able to do a lot with that versus that one meeting.
But nah, to really answer the question, probably Jay, man. To really see Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Probably, yeah. As far as you saying, just like, just meet them, see what they are, like, pick their brain type shit, yeah. Legit.
So you think, like, would that be your favorite mogul, you think?
I mean...
Like OG, like, that's who you'll go to? What artist would you go to?
An artist? You said artist?
Yeah. That Jay-Z. Because, you know, I know you said Wayne. He been doing this.
Go holler at Jay, see how he, you know what I'm saying, see what he'll drive on how to get where he at, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. You wouldn't want to go to Jay? You would say Wayne or Jay? Or just trying to go on some meetup shit? I'll meet Wayne too, but I like it's just, I go Jay for sure.
I don't know, like when you think numbers wise and all that, like their network and all that other shit, of course Jay-Z, like so a lot of people don't want to have a sit down with Jay, but I don't know. That's for me to answer that. I really don't know, like. But he is somebody a lot of people go to. Like he is. I'm saying like that person.
Basically. So what you saying? Like not Jay Dane, like not Wayne Birdman. Like you might as well holler at the people that was really operating the systems. You know what I'm saying? Versus meeting the artists.
And see, that's why I said before, like, what would you sign to? Because a lot of people think like you being from New Orleans, an artist, a rapper being from New Orleans, you won't be signed to Cash Money and all that other shit. So that's why I'm like, mogul wise, who would you go to? So that's what, Rockefeller, right? Rock Nation. That's two different areas. Like, and they got Ross with his shit and all that. It's different, you know. Everybody got that different vibe though, so that's why I'm trying to figure out like who
got Dreamville with KOOLIN them.
Right.
You got fuck OVO, you can go. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I was asking.
I mean, ain't too many wrong answers in that group of people for me. I don't see. I don't know if this is the wrong answer for that. You see me on all their roster.
Right. So. But Jigga for sure. But the 100 mil, if you had the chance.
Oh yeah.
Give me the 100 mil.
That's the question.
What you want to do with the 100 mil? What's the first fact? What y'all want to do with the 100 mil? You, your family, your brothers, what y'all doing? first 4 things y'all gonna do with that? What y'all gonna do? Please don't say go to spades or some shit like that. Please. Don't you dare fucking say it. Don't you dare. I wish y'all would go there. I wish y'all would. I'm gonna call the sanitation department and shut that bitch down.
Yes,
Nobody getting, nobody throwing it or nothing. Y'all out y'all mind.
You going on the plane before speed,
Wrong guy.
So what y'all doing? What's the first couple things? Boom. Like you got that money, you gonna know what you gonna do. Boom, 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 boom. What y'all doing? You said catch a flight, where y'all going?
No, I'm saying we'll do that before spades. I'm not saying that'll be the fire. I honestly don't know.
You don't know?
I honestly don't know. I
That's
can't even tell you.
crazy.
The first 4 things I'll do.
You gotta think about that shit so when they come, you could
Sit
be.
down. Yeah, no, for sure. We just, I don't want to just lie. But I know for sure it's gonna be folks smart, but it ain't gonna be no things along the lines of no speed. Nothing like that, you know what I'm saying?
You just came off vacation, huh? You was in Miami?
I went on vacation.
Your little spot. You was in Miami, huh?
It was working.
Y'all ain't go to no strip club out there. Yeah, y'all niggas be lying. But okay. I'ma believe. I guess.
We was out there working, handling business,
So you are chill. You very chill. Like everybody noticed that. Like you hear me on
Be
beat with
cool,
all that.
I'll be
Yeah,
cool.
you be
For
cool.
the most part.
Like how you stay out all this New Orleans like mess, all that drama, all them people be beefing, all that shit. Like how you just stay out the way.
Some people be way over that. I be way over there. I be doing some whole other shit. Like you know what I'm saying? I gotta learn how to distinct myself from all that. You know what I'm saying? Me and us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it ain't me or us, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I fuck with everybody. Don't get me wrong. You can fuck with, you know what I'm saying? But not too many people problems my problems unless it's really like my people. You know what I'm saying?
Like you don't make other people problems. Your problems and shit. I mean that's kind of how you're supposed to do it. Like you know you can't carry everybody with your anger.
I mean, niggas don't really. Long story.
But long story, make it short. What's on your mind? About to say.
It's just me and mine. Like me and mine ain't even in all that, so ain't no reason to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be a mess because nobody I'm running with a mess. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You don't even gotta worry about all that.
Sure.
That's why when you be chilling, sometimes you like keep that straight and narrow.
That's what I preach. I be trying to tell them the same thing.
That's what helps more. I think like from my opinion, like what's the sitch? You hear me? What's this they trying to see? But but yeah, like you stand out the way and all that, like that. I feel like that's a good, even though that's you, I'm gonna say that's a good, like, how would I say? A good image, okay? Like, cause you know a lot of these rappers, like, I ain't gonna shit on my mans when I bump his songs sometimes when I'm ready to like slap the fuck out somebody. But like Young Boy and shit, like how that image is just on that rah 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 shit. Like, you hear me? But like you calm and you like chilling, and it's like a cooler image like for kids wise. Like, cause I know you done did like performed at birthday parties and colleges and all that shit. Like,
yeah,
you know?
I mean, everything gonna do what it do. I don't knock nobody and what they doing, and everybody can't be doing the same shit. So you got some people that won't hear this. Sometimes you got some people want it.
Different moves.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't knock no type of music nobody making. I just so happen to just be making music just from a standpoint of my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm documenting what I got going on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Other people might be documenting what they got going on.
Right. Everybody got a different story.
That's what I'm saying. So
Right.
it's all music at the end of the day. So knock nobody's music. Everybody got their own way. Like,
Right.
encourage everybody to be themselves and keep creating these different lanes, because everybody won't hear different shit. The world is huge, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you gonna find your wave in the world, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, not even just music, like whatever it is niggas doing, you gonna find your way out, shit, you know what I'm saying? Some type of way, just, you know what I'm saying? Stay consistent and do what you're doing, so. I just consider my music just document my life. People call it this and that type of music, but fuck, whatever it's called, when I'm documenting this point of my life, then yeah, that's what it is. That's why a lot of people be like, oh, B, that you was on that hype shit, your old music was on that hype. I was documenting what the fuck was going on
Like
at that
type
point.
of, that was the type of
That's-
time you was on
that's
at
what
that
we
moment.
was doing. I mean,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? That you get
Your life
older,
gonna change, music gonna change.
you feel, you know what I'm saying?
But that's what make it authentic, because it's you. Like,
Right.
that's your life. Like, that's not, you're not just going in the studio and just saying bullshit and all that. Like, you literally giving a story. That's what makes it different. That's what makes you different. You know what I mean? Like, certain artists can really go and tell a story and make you really listen. Like, I feel where you're coming from. And some other music is just like, yeah, I fuck with the beat and shit. I don't feel with lyrics. It's just different. But
It's just-
you got the both. You hear me?
It's
You
just
got,
different.
it's different. You got both. You feel me? Make
We
it good.
just, you know what I'm saying? We balance it out on the Libra
Fact.
scale.
You know,
what I'm saying?
son, in college you had me in two different moods. I was chilling on some shit, like Killing Me Tonight. That was my shit. You hear me? I used to after class. You hear me? Just be cruising. You hear me? And then I got that What's the Move? And I got that Hella Hoes. And I got the Black Faces. You dig? Like hype shit. You dig? Like real shit. I was man.
You know what I'm saying? We just try to, you know what I'm saying? And that's the good part about documenting that shit in that time, because Black Faces, Hella Hoes, Killing Me Tonight, all that shit was different phases
Facts.
of my life. You know what I'm saying? Hella Hoes, obviously, nigga was, you know what I'm saying? The song
Right.
songs be explaining themselves. You could
Right.
tell what
the
KP was
person
going through
going-
at that time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can hear it. You know what I'm saying? And I try to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Stay, call it quote unquote vulnerable. Stay, you know what I'm saying? Just don't be afraid to just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put it in the music. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's what it's there for, and that's what I started doing music for. I didn't start because like, oh, I want this or that. I literally
The
and
notoriety
genuinely
and all that other
started.
shit.
I started because it was like I said, it was a way to
That
vent.
was your outlet.
And everything that came with it, shit, that came with it. But I can't forget, that's the reason I started.
Right.
That's what people was fucking with Kenneth Brother for in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It was already started with its own, like how you have your own name and its explanation and its purpose.
So, yeah.
You already had that established.
The foundation, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you already built the foundation in the house. Like
Yeah.
your shit already, you hear me? So on another note, like community wise, because like I said, that's why I brought that up of you being calm and like you telling your stories, like your music. They got a lot of artists from the city and they be different kind of music, you hear me? But yours, you have your own little, like you in your own bubble, you hear me? So like that's why I'm saying community wise, like you would be someone, a person be like, I'll let my child go to that concert. I'll let my child, like he chilling, he not motivating no personal violence, and he's telling his story.
It's crazy you say that, because like how you saying I let my child go to that stuff, you'd be surprised how many parents, like people older than me, you know, older than us, like listen to the music and really like strongly. How many people tell me like, oh, this my daddy, like this my mama still tapped it. My mama the one told me you dropping it. Somebody literally just told me that, bro. Somebody was like, bro, my mom, Blake, matter of fact, shout out Blake, man, he coach now. Blake, I went to say now, said my mama still tapped into you, bro. Like she the one told me you about to drop an album. Like, you know, that was why I performed. Like my first performance, we performed at Blake crib, me and Millions, that event. his mama like still tapped in like to the music. Like a lot of parents, like they hear the music and like, okay, like I like that. You know what I'm saying? I get that a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna cap real shit. My mama, like I show her your music and I show her like Nino and of course like Daniel Harless. Like when I was, cause that was more my era out of high school. When you graduated? 2015? 14? Okay, I graduated in 17. So it was kind of, you know, wrapped up in the same little thing. Sure. And I was just cooking, cleaning in the kitchen, you hear me? And I had your song Killing Me Tonight playing. And my mom was like, who is that? And I thought she was gonna talk shit, you hear me? But she didn't. I was like, that's KB. She was like, KB. I'm like, yeah, he from Algiers. Cause she from Algiers, but of course you're not gonna know my mom. That's two whole different generations. But she was like, damn. She was like, that shit sound nice. I ain't like, she was smoking her blunt, you hear me? Cooling it. She was like, damn. She was like, that shit actually sound nice. Cause you know your fucking generation, y'all be with that jibber jabber shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. But she actually like fucked with the song, like, and I just kept playing the music and like I ain't had no complaints. But she'll say something behind music.
Nah, for sure. I've been big on that because, like stated previously, I was just like a fan of heavy on matter English in school. So I was always big on whatever, you know, when I did start rapping, like whatever I'm saying gotta like make sense. Like, and I didn't like make that like a focus. That just was naturally, you know what I'm saying? That's just naturally just how I be writing. Like I really write. A lot of people that saw me like work, they vouch like I write, like, and then I'm gonna just write it, and then like my dogs know my process, how I be writing.
Boy, two,
yeah, that boy two. You'll hear me reference two in a couple tracks. That's my man. She a vouch, him and D's, man. The boys a vouch. When I write, like. They know once I start rapping, he got some shit. Like, it's about to be some shit.
Right.
And I'm gonna rap the shit. And then I'm gonna start writing again. Like, and they'll hear what we got.
That's kind of like on how like Wayne. That's how Wayne operated.
I mean, Wayne really be like going in. Like Wayne really.
He said he didn't write. Like he'll go in the booth, you hear me? And
no, but I write. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about this. I like at least have like what do I say, like at minimum like a couple bars.
Yeah.
I gotta have something that like, okay, I'm gonna use this beat. Like
right.
Once I come up with the fact that I'm getting on this beat, then that's where I go to like really write to like. And at that point, I already got like 8 bars, a hook, or something that's like solidified that I'm using a beat. And once that's that.
How are you acapella? So if I was like, spit, give me like 8 right now. Give me 12. You could do it?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, pop your shit. You hear me? Give me 12. I want to hear it now. I order right now.
Yeah, you put me on the spot.
On the spot. You was just popping your shit. I got to test it. You hear me?
And I'm very honest, and I just was.
Loosen up, you hear me? Go ahead, do your little thing.
Look, greatest truths is the ones that be super tough to hear. So shit is up from here. Can come around just to hang my G, got enough for gift. The wound just held in my back, I can't do another spit. I lay a Hobbs on these niggas, I got another gift. I'm a diamond in the rough, look to the sky, see they misusing me.
Jump back in that bitch. That bill, jump back in that bitch, you hear me?
So I spit, you know. Chill, fool, chill. I got you though, I got you too, bro. I got you. Look, matter of fact, look, out in Waikiki, I don't want Kiki with nobody that'll make me regret it. So now my love is selective. You mean a lot, you selected. Please don't do me nothing that I wouldn't do you. How the hell a broken heart ain't on no Google? No value ain't no loss. So that's your answer why it's kosher when they lose you. Ain't too many see a loss if they can't use you. What's done in the dark always hit the light. And it was done because they choose to. Anything other than that, they won't confuse you.
Fact.
Life ain't always fair. But right before the shit get, you see it in the air.
Back.
I got some shit for y'all though. That's crazy.
I
Cause
be in
they
the
for
back.
all on the way.
You hear me?
But we coming right back. And shout out to my dogs for getting me back motivated. They don't even know it, but I'm really so back in the bag to where like, oh, this shit crazy. Like, the work ethic is crazy. I feel like I just thought, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just fell in love with this shit again. You know what I'm saying?
It only grows stronger, son. It's just gonna grow stronger.
I got some
That's
shit
it.
for y'all,
But, you hear me? Pop your shit real quick. What you got for the people coming up? You dig? Tell them what you got going on in KB world.
Thankful for it all on the way.
You dig?
Focus on the love on the way. Ellie for president on the way.
Oh,
Back outside too on the way.
you
You know what
dig?
I'm saying? Team strong, we good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my guys, we is on the way. And not to mention episode 1, a cooler with Karma on the way. You know what I'm saying?
You
You know what I'm
dig?
saying? We on the way.
I
We
fuck
just
what you
all on the
saying.
way.
You hear
already
me?
know it's
Big
all,
moves.
baby.
You hear me?
We on the way.
You dig? We out here. Chess, not checkers, bitch.
Yeah.
You hear me? And that's a wrap on the first episode of Coolin with Karma with the legendary KB. You hear me?
KB.
Day one.
Fuck with him.
Yeah.
Bam.
It's, just thankful for it all. Got 'em. Love, new era. Can I have deals for niggas from new era? The cap crazy. 80% only know my gram, that app crazy. Even they dabs crazy. Everybody know what they be doing, just act crazy. Never have I ever had a reason to act shady. You shake a back, them hoes shake that ass, go act brazen. Don't ask what I took that got my eyes so dilated. Don't ask about who ain't here no more, they gone if they violated. No explanation needed, not nobody obligated. But I'd rather be where I'm celebrated than tolerated. Text to my main line, my main say she ovulating. Yeah, I'm in the stew, she say do your thing, but I'm tired of waiting. I heard that. Set myself down, say when it feel like you lose.